All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Reese Olson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And the right-hander deals. This one popped up. Young moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 away. It's lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, T. Brian Hayes.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. That's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Kicks and deals. Back up the... Oh, that got him! To first. That's the 3rd out. Bucks go down quietly. The Tigers coming up. No score. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at Comerica Park. And today's starting pitcher, number 39. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
The pitch. Bounce to the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's at third with 1 away. That's a triple.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Next is the designated hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here in Detroit, and now the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. Olson back to work. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And now 2-0. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
The 2-1. Fought off foul. how much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing. Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Strike two. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No score here in the second. Next offering is downstairs. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. And a foul ball. 0-1. Popped in the air. Left field. Green makes the grab, and that's the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. And he deals. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
In the air, left field. Reynolds gets under it. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Spencer Torkelson now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, 2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Squeezes it, and that is that. 1 left for the. And welcome back. Now at the plate, Tucupita Marcano. Olsen back to work. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ibanez hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1. Alfonso Rivas in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That misses the zone. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
1 down, base is empty. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Number 33 ranging back. Drops into the glove. And there are 2 outs. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates. Still no. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And now it's going to be number 33. And the pitch. Popped up. Cruz makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Now Ryan Kreidler. Kreidler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's Riley Green. Line drive. Makes the catch, inning over. Down in order go. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. There's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Number 19 stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Brian Reynolds here. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that one fouled off. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. And now 2-2.
It's a good take.
The Pirates hitless so far in the game. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
They call those the alleys for a reason, man. They're long, and if you can't cut the ball off as an outfielder before it gets by you, that hitter's going to run for a while. That right there is a beautiful swing and nice hustle for the triple. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Bottom 4. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. The wind and the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. And it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And the batter now, Kerry Carpenter. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Reynolds hustles to get it in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. So digging in, Dylan Dingler. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. On the ground to short, could be 2. Slings to second, on to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. And that is that. Tigers leave 1. Ready now for the 5th inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jack Sawinski. And a pitch. That one's in there. Strike 1.
You know, these Pirates, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Go ahead run on base. Andrew McCutcheon, the next Pirate to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Sawinski aboard here at first with nobody out.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Now this is in the air down the line. McKinstry pulls it in on the run. So up next, Tucupita Marcano. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Wastes no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And here is Alfonso Rivas. And there's two down. And now Henry Davis. He's 0 for 1. Swings and misses. That's strike one. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. First and second, two down. And a swing and a miss. Third out, and that ends the frame.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at Comerica Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Tigers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches. And
diving stop. Over to first. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
A nice diving play at second. Gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff, guys.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm sure it's at least something they've chatted about in the dugout. Coming into this one, that was probably the game plan. Attack early in the count, but doesn't seem to be working out the way they wanted to. We'll see if they make an adjustment.
Got him! And that's the first out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way if you're...
Oh, he throws it away. Ryan Kreidler up now for the Tigers. Pulls that one foul.
Now there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Swing and a ball popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, safe. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with two away.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And here is Riley Green. Tap to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Ibanez, the runner at third. Kreidler on at first with 2 down. Next pitch misses, and 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right side, and it goes just foul. And a 1-2. In the air to left center. Sawinski flying after this one. Long run, tracks it down. And that is top 6. Down to third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Olsen back to work. And a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Brian Reynolds now at the plate. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Next one off the plate inside. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hard hit left side. Throw on to Torkelson, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 6th inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Zach McKinstry. And a pitch. Line to left. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's 1 down. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. In the air, center field. Sawinski under this one. Makes the grab for the 2nd out. And next up for the Tigers, Dylan Dingler. Dingler, in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Right-hander kicks, deals. Line drive, base hit.
Up next with the Tigers, the first baseman.
Runner at first with 2 away. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Bounce to third. And it gets by him. Lead runner makes the turn at 2nd. Throw into 3rd. Not in time. He's safe.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now here is Andy Ibanez.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Dwayne Underwood Jr. up and throwing. Number 52 getting loose as well. Up the middle, Cruz. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. And welcome back. Top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And it's fouled away. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The line to kick the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Sawinski in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his second strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
And the righty deals. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Jace Young. The wind of the pitch. Strike 1. Swing, and a ball popped up. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. Number 33 up now for the Tigers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Slapped foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just 3 pitches for the punch out right there. Very efficient, I'll say. And started him out with off-speed stuff on the first 2 strikes. And at that point, as a hitter, it's hard to know what's coming 0-2. You want to stay back and try to be ready for something soft, but you also have to be...
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Welcome back. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano. Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over. He has a great slider with tons of movement. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
Kicks and fires. And 1-2. Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Rivas up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. There's a strike at the knees. And the count 1-1. The pitch. Late swing, foul to the left.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a miss as he was late.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now into the ball game on defense, Jason DeLay. He takes over behind the plate. Back to the top of the lineup, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Riley Green. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. On the ground. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And next to hit for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. On a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. And misses inside.
1-2.
Grounder off the pitcher. Not in time. Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Derek Shelton out of the dugout, and he will make the move. Number 39 departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Dwayne Underwood Jr. will take over here. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 56, Dwayne Underwood Jr.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here, Matt Vierling. Dylan Dingler up now for the Tigers. Line, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Ball 1, no strikes. Vierland at third. Dingler at first. 2 out of the inning. That's ripped into the outfield. Reynolds brings it in for the 3rd out. Tigers strand a pair. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back at Comerica Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the 3rd baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. There's a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got one out to right. McKinstry glides to his left, and there's one down. Up next for the Pirates, number 19. And that's in there for strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that is cut out and missed. 1 and 2. Now a pop-up on the infield. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
So 2 down now, and here is Bryan Reynolds. 1 for 3. Turned on, but that's foul down the 3rd baseline. And the 0-1. That one missed. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
At the belt and fires. That one lifted to left. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. And we still have no score. Pirates with a new arm on the mound, David Bednar. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now the 3rd baseman, Andy Ibanez. And he deals. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Marcano tossed to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
On the ground to 3rd. Zips it to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a bloop hit behind 3rd right there, and that's a really tough play for a 3rd baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So
here's the pitch. Runner goes, and a pop-up right side, foul territory. Rivas makes the grab, and that'll end. We're in extras here at the plate for Pittsburgh. O'Neal Cruz. The new pitcher in the game, Tyler Holton.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez getting loose out there. Number 52, the right-hander, also getting loose. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now the lefty. Bounce to the right. Torkelson. And he handles it himself for the out. So digging in, Jack Sawinski. That one's in there, 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that one is lifted in the air. McKinstry puts it away. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, we finally have a score in this ball game. Sac fly. Nice job of manufacturing a run. And that could end up being a big run at this rate.
McCutchen in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him swinging. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. And welcome back on to the bottom of the 10th. Now here is Riley Green. Bednar back to work. Trying to bunt his way on. Hayes on the run. Throw to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt. But they get the out. Way to go.
The other way, and a base hit right there. In comes the run from third. It's 1-1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Matt Vierling, the next to hit. Vierling really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Out towards right center field. Sawinski gets under it. And there's 2 away. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Dylan Dingler. And a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Righty to the plate. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Runner leads away at second. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-2. Chopped left side. Hayes rolls across the diamond. Out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even at 1 apiece. Back here in Detroit. And now here is Tucupita Marcano. Here comes a pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Alfonso Rivas. In there at the knees for a strike. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And that one upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that
line drive. Could be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 2-1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Next offering is down low. Just missed. Kicks and deals. That one down the line, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Line drive, and that's just foul. The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Number 19, the next Pirate to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
They say you win. Rivas on second. Hayes on at first with 2 down. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. On the mound now for the Pirates, Dauri Moreta.
Well, he blew a save opportunity his last time out.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. The pitch. Ball 1 there.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And that one in the air center field. Brings it in. Runner tagging for third. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Just a weak fly ball this time. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
Now back, second baseman.
So last chance for the Tigers. Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Trying to deliver as the hero. Swing and a pop-up. Cruz moving under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run on 12 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game.